Hi, today's reading is sponsored by my beautiful Patreons, thank you so much, and by Keen, an online platform for psychic advisors, tarot readers, mediums, and other intuitives and psychics with various gifts for you to explore. I recently got a reading from the gifted psychic Adelaide over on Keen, and she was quite spot on and straightforward in the way she gave her answers to me that I was looking for regarding my own journey and how I could proceed more easily. So I really recommend Keen. And as many of you know, I sometimes just don't have the availability or to be there right away for you or to cater all of your needs. For example, love readings. I just don't do those. Not in that sense. To me, it's all about the higher perspective of things. But Keen has advisors that read specifically into those things. Choose from all the different readers that they have there, which reader is for you and which will give you a deeper understanding of your situation. To do is create an account and choose from the hundreds of readers that are available to you right this second. A special bonus that I discussed with Keen is they'll give you a huge discount when you're using the link that I'll post down in the description box for you. It's $1.99 for 10 minutes, which gives you up to $99 in savings. They also have another neat feature where they're just sending you discounts on a regular basis, and you can make use of those. If you feel so inclined, just click the link in the description box down below and it'll take you straight to Keen and give you some answers maybe. Bye guys. Taurus, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi my friends, hello. How are you? I hope everyone is safe and well. Taurus, the only thing I challenge for you is calm your horses. This is what came through until I decided that I'd much rather tap into the cards than do a channeling for you right now. So that's what we're going to do. You have blessings of Kumu, no good thing shall be withheld. And if you've listened to Aries, to the Aries reading, that was fantastic too, because it was talking about a lot of blessings that wanted to come in, and this is here for you as well. And I really love it. I feel like after a period for you that wasn't so fertile, because it's like the baby wasn't ready to come out, right? It's supposed to be in there for 9 months, and if it comes out premature, it may not be such a good thing, right? So that's what this is, you know, sitting in stillness, sitting in darkness, but still being comforted, you know, here and there is what I'm getting for you, Taurus. Until it's ready to come out. There was also the topic of patience with Aries. What I notice is like the area is really clean here. I'm getting like a really clean, sleek kind of an energy. So some of you, and a very itchy nose. Oh my goodness, some of you actually may have done some cleaning up. If it's not in your space, you may have done that for a long time, like keeping your space clean, because it does something to the energetics. But it could also mean you cleaned up your energetic space, which I really like. And you may have received help, like from ancestors, but there's wisdom that came in for you in any way. So either a teacher made themselves known to you, or you're on your way to becoming a teacher here. It's great. It's real. I'm getting like huge earth energy, which is not surprising. You're an earth sign. But I feel like a much more, like a deeper connectedness to Mother Earth, to your surroundings specifically, like a new way of perceiving your environment is what I'm getting. And it's interesting because I'm just being called to show you the carnelian here. Very interesting, which also, you know, it stands for the sun. So it's like, you know, for sunsets and sunrises, you know, when they have this pretty orange kind of color, you know, it's supposed to like take it in and then give it to you, give its power to you. And that's what I'm feeling here. Your connectedness with the earth does just that for you. And you're putting me in such a good mood, actually. Because I just had to realize that I had to get rid of the microphone that I just had bought, and that kind of like was a downer for me. I was just like, no, because I wanted one for so long, and just kind of felt like I wasn't able to afford it. And now that I got it and it just doesn't work, it was kind of frustrating. So thank you for those gorgeous energies, Taurus, and I hope you can still hear me okay, like with my old basically it's this, right? It's really broken too, but it kind of works. It kind of works. It works better than the other one. Anyways, so really cool energies. I like it. I like the cleanliness of this here. Before I read the blessings of Kumu to you and no good thing shall be withheld, I want to read to you this card, Balance. And it reads, difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. Oh my goodness, I love it. But I feel like you have that understanding for it. And the color purple seems to be really significant because the woman on this card is purple. We have the purple setting here, and now they're just drawing my eye to it. And the balance card is purple as well. So that's the crown. You most likely are receiving messages or will be receiving messages soon. Use your discernment here, okay? All right. The universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. Sorry. Oh, God, the mosquitoes here. They're eating me. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. Newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant life. So interesting. Aries may really hold something for you there, or you may have watched it. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. The universe knows all that you are in need of so that you can best attain your destiny. All shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow for the greater workings of Great Spirit. Your beautiful and perhaps impossible seeming dreams are supported by the unlimited resources of the universe, even if you don't know what is needed and when. In order to create a successful outcome, the universe does. You are being guided to reset your mind and heart to unconditional trust. Now that is very interesting because it's a tough journey. Because it's not just like, oh yeah, sure, you know, we're trusting the universe, we're trusting spirit all of a sudden. This can be like a tough road to walk on, especially if you're first deprived of a lot of things and then all of a sudden, you know, you're supposed to trust that it will be provided for you. But this is sometimes like the way the journey can be for us, you know, a journey of deprivation first, but then it comes on in full on. It makes you realize your own power, your own serenity, and it makes you realize that you have a tremendous provider on your hands here, spirit, right? The universe. It also teaches you a lot about manifesting. You are being guided to reset your mind and heart. Yeah, that's important, the heart too, to unconditional trust. Here we go. This can be a challenge for the human part of us that tends to give weight mostly to what can be perceived through the 5 bodily senses. Yet for spirit, this is easy. The spirit within you knows the incredible power of the divine to bring together all aspects of life in the perfect way, at the perfect time for astounding success. I love the sound of this. Astounding success, Taurus. Your spirit knows that when you take action on your most apparently impossible divine mission from a position of faith rather than a more limited perspective, the universe helps you every step of the way. That couldn't be more true. There's a healing prayer attached to this that I will post for you over on Patreon. I love it. This is to affirm the generosity, abundance, and attentiveness of the universe to your needs. Very cool one, I might add. So you'll find that over on Patreon. The link will be attached down below in the description box. And we'll hop in and draw some cards for you here, Taurus. Some of you have a kimono. That is very specific. Or something that looks like a kimono. You know, something that you throw over maybe in the morning. But some of you may actually have like a real one. Very interesting. So you may have a connection to Japan. I believe that's where they come from. Correct me please in the comment section if that's not where they're coming from. Number 9, the completion of something. That's for sure. That one, yeah. Yeah. Oh yes. Wow, I didn't expect this. I just said it. It was kind of like set for me. That wasn't actually me because that was too quick. That was completely like the mind was gone. It was coming out of me. Very interesting. Very relevant for your reading here. You have the illusion, the moon card, right? So there's something that is yet to be seen here, yet to be felt, yet to be experienced. Something that the masculine aspect, either within yourself or externally, is not seeing. Yet, I want to add. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So something has been set in motion. This is something, could also be something karmic, you know, and something well-deserved or not so well-deserved. It's like the wheel is turning depending on what you have sown. Again, there's this decision-making coming up that seems to be relevant right now too. It's like, are you stepping into action or are you not? Because there is a chance here for you, Taurus, to step fully into your potential, to step fully into your mission. But for that, you really have to listen to the messages. That seems to be hidden here. And it's interesting because we have little holes in the way the cards are set up. It's like there's a little space in between. And here too, there's a space in between that you don't know yet. There are a couple of steps in between that you're not seeing yet. And I know that there's going to be a card right here where, you know, there will be a couple of steps to take. So it's like from one breadcrumb to the next, you may be flying blindly. Again, your faith, your trust is tested here, and for the reason so you can step fully into trust. But again, this can be annoying as hell, I want to say. The Eight of Wands. So, but then it'll happen really fast. Really, really fast. The moment you decide to take action, the moment you decide to step into your mission, this is going really, really fast. And this is when you'll start to see too, like the steps in between too, because you're no longer seeing with your regular eyes, you're seeing with your third eye, you're seeing with your inner sight, you're seeing with your heart. This is interesting. It's like a blind person that is learning to use the other senses, because you may know this, that when a person loses one of their senses, then the other senses all of a sudden are being trained to work more strongly. And it's like that. It's like that. When you aren't able to see, your other senses will become more important and more prominent. So when your eyesight is failing you, which isn't actually happening here, but I'm giving this example because Spirit is giving it. So when you aren't able to see because of your circumstances, but you feel that there is more, then you go into the feeling, then you go into the heart, Taurus, right? Well, that's what you already did, and now you're following this. And now you're, you know, learning how to do this more and more and more, and how to develop more faith and more trust, because Spirit, in all truth, is providing this opportunity for you that can feel truly challenging. It's all of a sudden, well, imagine this, right? Imagine this, and then apply it to your situation. Imagine going blind all of a sudden. How would that be? That changes your whole world. So it must have been like a drastic, maybe dramatic event in your life that pushed you into this journey, and that then, you know, made you learn certain things, made you learn trust into different abilities than you were used to. This is quite something, because of course this is hard, right? This is hard in the beginning. Or another example, and I apologize for the dramaticness of what is coming through, but they really want to show you and make you understand through pictures, through emotions, because you'll feel this. When a person loses their arms or one arm, and they then have to learn how to use their feet to write, to draw, to paint, because it's all possible, right? You can train. Humans are so incredibly adaptable, so adaptable. But it takes some time. It is a challenge, and I'm not going to lie to you here. Like, this was a challenge for you. If you're right at the beginning, this will be challenging, but you'll make it through. And then imagine, like, how amazing it is to then be able to maybe draw even better with your feet, to then maybe see even better through different eyes, through other senses. It's different experience, right? And you're giving something up. That is clear. You're losing something, but only to be gaining something that will be more beneficial for the journey moving forward. It's really, really important. And there's also an element of doing this whole thing gracefully. So some of you, congratulations, you have been doing this extremely gracefully. To others, when you're like right in the beginning of this, just know that the topic of grace is going to pop up, and you're going to have opportunity to, you know, to show that you are graceful. And this does not mean that that's the only way. And it doesn't mean that you can't scream and be angry and all that. Please be, okay? But there's like a special reference to this as well. I, for myself, always like admire graceful people because, well, it's quite something to witness when you have someone that is, oh my God, that is just so in their power. And so, oh my God, I just watched actually a lady yesterday, and I was so impressed by her and the way she expressed herself, the way she used her words, and like how she carried herself through a challenge. Like, that was impressive. And I was like, wow, next time I'm going through something, or next time you're going through something, remember that. Is that something that you want? How do you want to go through those challenges? Yeah. So now we're taking it over to the extended for you, Taurus. If you want to follow us over there, we're gonna draw more cards for you and find out more about the energetics. Yeah, something that they want me still to mention is something energy healer, because I felt you pushing out energies, certain energies, so you're really strongly working in the energetic realms already, is what I was feeling, at least for a good majority of you here. All right, my friends, I really hope this was helpful and insightful. Sending you so much love, light, and shadow, and I'll either see you over on Patreon or next time. Bye, my friends.